What if I told you that Usopp's final power-up won't come from training, gadgets, or even pure bravery, but from the death of a giant prince? Sounds crazy, right? But hear me out, because this theory about Prince Loki, Elbaf, and a game-changing devil fruit might just be the most emotional and epic twist Oda could pull before One Piece ends. So picture this. We finally get to Elbaf, the legendary land of giants that's been teased since forever. The Straw Hats are there, and so is Prince Loki, the mysterious giant prince who once rejected Big Mom's marriage plans. That already tells us he's got a rebellious streak, right? He's not about politics or power, he's about freedom. And that makes him exactly the kind of person Luffy would vibe with. Now fast forward to what could be one of the final battles in the entire series. Maybe against Blackbeard, maybe the world government, or part of the Great Final War. Elbaf is in chaos. The giants are fighting for their future, and at the front lines, Loki. But here's where it gets heavy. Loki dies in that fight, not just randomly, but in a sacrifice that saves his people, and possibly the Straw Hats too. And that's where things get crazy. In the world of One Piece, we know that devil fruits carry power even after death. So what if Loki's will and spirit somehow create or awaken a new devil fruit, one tied to the essence of a giant warrior, or even the soul of Elbaf itself? And guess who ends up with it? Usopp. Yup, the same Usopp who always wanted to be a brave warrior of the sea, who idolized the giants since Little Garden, and who deep down still feels like he isn't strong enough. This is how he gets there, by inheriting the will of a prince and gaining powers that let him stand tall, maybe even literally, like the giants he always admired. Imagine Usopp gaining the ability to grow in size, tank hits like a beast, and fight on equal ground with the heavy hitters. But more than that, Loki's spirit could guide him, almost like how Luffy still carries Ace's will. This would finally turn Usopp into the warrior he always dreamed of being, not because of lies or bluffs, but because of real courage and sacrifice. This would also hit hard emotionally. Loki wouldn't just be a side character. He'd become part of Usopp's journey forever, and it fits perfectly with One Piece's core theme, inherited will. From Roger to Luffy, from Whitebeard to Teach, from Ace to Sabo, and now maybe from Loki to Usopp. So what do you think? Could Loki's death be the ultimate way to push Usopp into his final form? What kind of powers do you think this giant spirit fruit could have? And is this the moment where Usopp finally becomes the true brave warrior of the sea? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you think. And hey, if this theory turns out to be true, Oda, you've done it again.